Everybody is seeking growth of some kind, be it revenue, profit, number of products in the marketplace, number of customers, growth in any number of dimensions. Hidden leaders have a lot to do with actually making that happen. And as much as the senior leaders of an organization set the strategy and guide the organization and create the culture, the growth work is actually done by people on the front lines, people who are supervising them, even that middle layer. In one of our videos, I'd referenced this idea of acting like an owner. And when these individual contributors or people who are not in a role that tends to have a lot of ownership act that way, they do a few things. Number one, they have a huge impact on innovation. One of the things that you tend to see is that innovation usually occurs from a lot of incremental achievements, not usually this grand thing or this grand new process. They're usually a lot of small improvements. Those are typically done by hidden leaders, frontline people, mid-management who don't tend to get recognized for what they are doing, and they create a lot of power in that innovation which drives growth, whether it be new products, new processes, new services or configurations that are used by your clients. So that's one way they drive a lot of growth. You know, another way that they drive a good bit of growth is because they are the ones who are the drivers of customer loyalty, customer retention, and even customer acquisition. And if you think about customer acquisition, a real driver of growth, sales organization at the front end of the company, you know, the nose cone of the business, is really the leader of the organization, the leaders of the organization, I should say, that sales team of individual contributors, because while they're not leading the organization in the way we're tending to think about that, from the point of view of the customer, they're definitely providing a lot of leadership in terms of how your organization is perceived. So that's one way that they contribute a lot of growth in that realm. Another way as it relates to driving things like Net Promoter Score or customer satisfaction or customer loyalty of any kind of measure. Remember, it's not the C-suite executives as leaders that are the ones who are making that happen. They are, of course, responsible for creating the culture where that happens, but it's those individual contributors that are creating those kind of relationships and driving that customer loyalty. So if you think about drivers of new growth being innovation, acquisition of customers, satisfaction and loyalty of customers, three big drivers usually found with hidden leaders.